Alright, we are live. Alright, now we are officially live because big delay here. I don't care. Here's the cool thing about the stream. I have absolutely nothing planned for it. So this is just gonna be one of those streams where we just make crap up as we go and we see what works. So yeah, let's start up the stream. And yeah, I meant to start it up a little early, but filming those videos, trying to get my 1K subscribers and 4K watch hours, everyone's trying to get that nowadays. And my main goal here is to achieve what needs to be achieved. Of course, I'm trying to achieve what I want to achieve. Always want to achieve my goals, of course. But it's sometimes a little hard to do so. With school and all that other crap around. And there you go. You get my life. And yeah, I had to work on a project, so sorry about this starting a little late. Damn project starting to get on my nerves. But I am happy to announce we are doing a holiday marathon this week. Actually, this weekend. It's going to be the first annual Halloween marathon. Is going to be held on October the 30th because on Halloween I have to supervise some of my little siblings while they go outside and yeah. So yeah, I won't be able to do a live that night. So the chicken chat will not be on Monday, or I'll have a very short chicken chat on Monday. And yeah, I'm gonna have to make up the chicken chat either tomorrow or on another day because there ain't no way I am going to be making another because there is absolutely zero chance that I'm going to actually be making another stream on that day. But yeah, we are going to be doing this tonight. I don't know how many people hop on. The stream invite link shall always be in the chat. Goes without saying this, but always be in the chat. And yeah, I'm guessing that the video I just posted is gonna get like 3 views, and yeah, let's hop on it. Let's continue on to the stream, and don't be afraid to comment in the chat. Don't be afraid to comment in the chat, and yeah, we are doing this tonight. Anyone's allowed to hop on. Everyone is allowed to hop on. As long as you have a working StreamYard account, you're allowed to come on the stream. And yeah, just had to finish up work on a project really quickly, and now I'm on. Now we're on the stream tonight, and if anyone wants to hop in, my link's right there. I think it's pretty damn obvious. But you know what? Some people miss it. I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. I can see where they're coming. I can see that's a fair argument. It's actually sort of a fair argument there. Yeah. But yeah, just got up a new video tonight, and welcome to the chat, Old Man King Homestead. And yeah, if anyone ever wants to hop onto the chat, it's always gonna be there as long as you have the time to hop on, or even if you're on for maybe 15 minutes, that'll still be greatly appreciated. So yeah, I am announcing several. I'm hopefully gonna be doing a giveaway soon. But I'm thanking every one of you for the support and everything on these videos. It's meaning a lot, actually. You don't believe how much this is impacting my life right about now. The only problem with that is that YouTube always moves the damn subscribers as soon as like a video of mine gets a lot of views. I gotta be posting these videos, posting them up, getting them views up. Just for YouTube to take away the subscribers. Like I'd be getting 600. I went from 671 to 683 from that one video there. Already losing them all. They're falling down quicker than the video flatlines. But yeah, I'm trying to get everyone up to their 4K watch hours tonight. That's exactly why I made Thursday Night Live discussion. We just discussed some things. I'm busy right now, so I can't come on. Just listen. Alright, that's understandable, but I do make these Thursday Night Live discussions so that way we can promote each other's channels and get each other to get to their 4K watch hours and 1K subscribers because, of course, I want to see everyone that wants to reach those milestones reach those milestones. If you don't want to reach those milestones, that's completely okay, especially for those of us that don't even have channels. It's 100% understandable. Didn't even know what I wanted to do with my channel when I started it up. And I think we've all been through that stage in our life. We're like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do for a channel. And, we get it all started up and everything works out, hopefully. And yeah, we managed to gain We literally managed to gain a lot of subscribers in a couple days. I'm very proud of that. We went from just barely 600 all the way up to 683 in like the course of a week. We went up so quickly. Wouldn't believe it. I remember just barely at 600 last Friday, and this Friday I'm just at 700. I'm thinking that I'll hopefully, I don't know when this will happen, but hopefully reach 1,000. Potentially by, I don't know, maybe Friday. Definitely not Friday. If I reach 1,000 by tomorrow, there's going to be some big things that'll happen. I'm hoping it'll probably hit it maybe by like late this year, maybe early next year, whenever it decides to work. Yeah, already removing the damn views for the what's it called? I mean the subscribers from the video, because I highly doubted people clicking the button away, because there is very low chance that that's actually the case, and I find that highly unlikely because there is absolutely no way that that someone's actually gonna be I'm not gonna say this is like for everyone, but there is usually not that many people that'll unsubscribe just because of that. I mean, yeah, occasionally, but like not all the time. And when you gain these subscribers ridiculously quick, you'll notice that it'll all of a sudden just like destroy, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it'll sort of like destroy that. Sorry, I can't explain anything. I'm alive tonight. I just finished up a project. Okay, I'm not even done with it yet. Still have a lot of crap to do on that thing. Definitely not looking forward to finishing that thing up. But yeah, I'm hoping to get the live through tonight and get as many people that want to come up onto the stage as possible to come up onto the stage, because everyone's welcome here. As long as you have an operating StreamYard account, you're welcome up. And even if you don't, just get one together. It's not that hard. All right, let's move on to the upcoming Halloween festival thing I'm doing hopefully soon. It'll not be like a big thing. Won't be the biggest celebration you've ever seen in your entire life. It'll be something really small. But it'll be something worthwhile. There might possibly be a giveaway. I find it highly doubtful that I'll actually have a giveaway, but it is slightly possible. So yeah, just trying to reach my 1K here and my 4K. Starting to get a little bit closer to my 1K than ever before. I've gained 10 subscribers today. Pretty, not even that bad there. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for doing that. So yeah. All right, let's actually get started. And yeah, that Halloween festival thing. So what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna do some casual, like, I don't know how to explain it. Just like we're just basically been doing like some casual Halloween festival stuff. Stuff that you'd probably do on like Halloween. Some very casual stuff. You know, basically what we're doing here. Don't know how I'm supposed to be explaining this. Trying to explain it as best as I can. But I'm failing miserably in every way. So yeah, if anyone wants to hop onto the chat, I have the invite link as always in the chat. It will always be there. Yeah. Alright, let's get started. Let's go and yeah, I don't know what we're doing. There will potentially be some live trivia in the future on Thursday nights, even though it's supposed to be Thursday night, even though it's supposed to be more thing for the other one. So yeah, let's hop on. Alright, so let's begin. Alright, so I have one question for everyone here. This is going to be very, very quick question. This question, I don't know how many of you will be able to answer it, but here we go. So, I already forgot the question I was about to be asking. That's just sad. Alright, so, if you have a channel, what is your most viewed video? Like, how many views does that video have? Like how many views does your most viewed video have? For me, it's about 8,000. But for others, it'll be maybe 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 69,000, 420,000, or just a couple views. Doesn't matter. I just fell out of my damn chair. Alright. So, how many views would that be? So, and also, how many subscribers does your channel have? Because that'll definitely help me understand my fan base a little bit more. For me, it'll be about 680, 681, despite what the numbers are saying, though. YouTube becomes a little jerky when it comes to you getting a lot of subscribers from a short, but you know, that's cool and all. I'm hoping everyone's gonna grow if they need to grow. And for me, not really a necessity to grow, but it's something I'm trying to do in my free time. Maybe getting us view counts up and subscriber counts up, and yeah, just trying to do everything I can in my power to improve on what is possible, because a lot of stuff I need to improve on here. And yeah, I'll say let's do that. All right. So another thing that I've noticed has been happening a lot recently is I don't know how to explain it, but there's a lot of people recently viewing my shorts. I don't know why. I don't know why. Absolutely no clue why, but it's happening. It's finally happening. I don't know. It's been the moment I've been waiting for I don't know, maybe like a year and a half, almost 2 years. I've been on YouTube since the 20th of January 2021. So this moment I've been waiting for so damn long, but finally here. It's now, and I bet you will all go through that moment. It's probably just a little short period of success, but it'll probably taper off eventually. But you know, if I keep the consistency up and running, it should be good to go here, hopefully. Because if not, I'm gonna cry loudly. And yeah, if anyone has any questions that they are willing to put in the chat, I'll be glad to answer them. All right. Yeah. Got up a video about the ducks. They are pretty cool. I like my ducks. Got about 450 views so far. It's according to real-time statistics. You know, getting the views in, just what it needs. And this is probably going to be a really healthy stream setup if that video grows really blown up. And you know, if I post a short blows up while I'm on stream, I can have some potential viewers going on the stream be like, "Wow, he's live," and then they'd be in the chat. And yeah, if anyone else wants to hop on, it's the one word I need to refrain from using every time I start up a stream. Hop on needs to be the one word I'm gonna stop using. I'm gonna replace it with a much cooler word. Jump in. I know that's like the most unoriginal BS I've ever heard. That's the one word I need to stop using every time I go live. Can't help myself. Can't help yourself sometimes, you know. Just works that way. Yeah. Yeah, we are doing what needs to be done on the channel. Everything is working out just the way it needs to be working out, you know. The Ducks video is at 584. It's performing decently, I'll say. There's one thing I'm trying to do, it's get up to my 1K. And the chat is a little inactive right now, but that doesn't matter because, well, you know, just trying to do what I can do here. You know, just doing what I can possibly do, and getting what needs to be done, done. I like how like the viewer count just keeps going up and down and up and down, and whoa, it's like it's going everywhere right now. And that right there is called just I think it's trying to destroy the. All right. So I'm responding to emails, and the collaboration I've been so hyped up to do for years and years, and oh, it's been so damn hyped up. Well, what if I were to tell you that it's actually still on and you can still join it in 2022? I know it sounds very incredible. It sounds impossible. He's still hosting the damn collaboration. No way. No way in hell, bro. He's still hosting it? Yeah, I'm still hosting it. I wouldn't ever stop hosting something here. It's just my goal to get what needs to be done. And the collaboration is a great way for other channels around us to grow. And yeah, just like everything needs to be done. Alright. I'm just going to put the stream invite link in the chat every so often, just in case it gets drowned out or YouTube deletes it. It's not really like deleting it. It's more like it's hidden for whatever reason. Don't know what that reason is for some reason, but it just so happens that it does that a lot. It annoys me to no end. There's not an end to my annoyance there. Like, absolutely none. Yeah, I'm also hopefully potentially gonna be setting up a Cash App soon. I just got the email from Microfarmer. I don't know if I'm going to actually get a lot from it, but I'll potentially be setting up a Cash App. It'll potentially go. It'll potentially give me some income, but I'll probably make like $3 off of that. You know, that would be when that would be when I'd start to see the growth I want to see. The growth I want to see is way in the distance. And unfortunately, it's going to take a little bit to climb to that distance. By a little bit, I mean a lot to climb to that distance. And yeah, the Ducks video is already up to 1K. Let's go. Rolling right here on stream. That's something you don't have happen every day. Perhaps at 18 likes and well over 1K at this point, hopefully. That's pretty cool. Alright. Alright, if anyone has some friends that aren't subscribed, I recommend just send this out to them. Because, well, we're just trying to get that. Just trying to get to that 1K and 4K watch hours. Just trying to get to those goals and trying to set up everything I can potentially get all set up for this. And yeah, I've been rambling on about the channel for about 17-ish minutes. And yeah, let's continue. So stop rambling around once I get this SHIT on the road here. All right. So we're going to start off the stream by officially start off the stream at this point. I'm not officially starting this off because it's been way too long. All right. So I'm just going to start this off by making an announcement really quickly. Basically, public service announcement, if you will. You're trying to get up to my 1K subscribers, but if I can reach my 4K watch hours somehow before my 1K, then I'll be very happy. If I don't, nothing will happen, okay? Nothing will really happen. And after that, here we come. We're going to be tackling the goals, and when we do these live streams, I'm always promoting y'all's channels. And also, I'm to talk about quick channel memberships. You'll still get link drops even if you're not a member. I don't care what you are. You can just still get link drops as long as you have one video on your channel. I don't care. Just one video. That's all I require. I'm not asking for a full ID verification. I'm just asking for one video. That one video is going to be just one video. It doesn't have to be any video of any type. Just one video. I'll also be dropping people's links in the chat. And on Thursday night live discussions like these, we just gather together in a group and just, I don't know, chill for like an hour or two. However long I can potentially get this thing to go for. Alright. So, if anyone's still active in the chat, I'd recommend typing so that way I can tell if there's actually people active in the chat right now because that'll actually help me know if the stream is dying or not because my internet loves to die. Favorite thing to do actually. My internet's favorite thing to do is just die randomly and just like go like, oh, I can't do this. And yeah, there you go. You have bad internet like me, and streaming like this, be impossible sometimes. Easily impossible too. All right, we're gaining subscribers on the stream. That's not terrible at all. That tells me I need to make more duck videos. And I know that like not everyone here is for ducks, but I am. I love my ducks. They're pretty cool. So yeah, if anyone here is interested in ducks, tell me because the only type of duck videos I can make right now are the quick little shorts I just throw together in like 30 seconds. Those are the only type of videos I can quickly make. So if you have any full duck video ideas for me, I'd highly recommend dropping them out in the chat because that's what I need to get right now. So that way I can, Alright, I got this random comment in a random language. I have no idea what it means. I'm just gonna translate it real quick for no reason. Yeah. Alright. And, yeah, we're done. Sorry, I just responded to a quick comment. Now I have to keep the viewers up on the channel, or else everyone's just gonna, like, drop off, and nobody's gonna care about my videos anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, just trying to get up my, subscriber count, and pretty much all I'm trying to do about it now. And also, my GoPro ended up, breaking the other day. Don't know what happened to it, but the screen is shattered. So, it's gonna take maybe 2 weeks to get a new one. But, cool thing here is that I can actually get a new one this time, and yeah, be arriving soon. Don't know when exactly, but quality will dip for a little week, for a couple of weeks, while I try to find out how to actually make the quality worth it on these long videos that I try to post. It's been a little bit. I just been really stressed out about this project and the papers I have to write for classes, and yeah, papers are what are automatically just instant stress. Papers are the worst, you know. I hate writing papers, especially when it comes to the fact that you're just limited to what type of paper you can write. Those are the worst types of papers. The better types of papers are none of them, because all the papers suck. And I'd rather write about, I'd literally rather write about something, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an over-exaggeration here. I would legitimately rather write about why, I don't know. I'd literally rather write about, alright, I can't even come up with anything, so I'm not even going to say anything here. So I'm just going to keep my damn mouth shut for the rest of the stream for that. But I'd literally rather write about anything else but what we have to be forced to write about. I mean, I don't want to write about, I don't know how to explain it. It's just really annoying. I don't want to have to write about what I don't enjoy writing about. I'd rather write about something I actually enjoy writing about instead of having to write on these, damn papers. It's hard to write on these. Yeah. Other than that, schoolwork is starting to absolutely tire the crap out of me. And yeah. Starting to get close to my 700. We're just about there. Damn, I remember we hit 600 on last week's video. Or we hit 600 on, I think the video was called, Chicken. Yeah. The fact that we're so close to, whoa, the background sounds. I didn't actually, yeah, sorry about the damn background sounds. They're coming in loud tonight. My little siblings are back there just screaming their heads off. Why? But they just do that. Alright. So, yeah. Absolutely no clue what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the stream, but yeah, I'm hoping that people are gonna hop onto the chat tonight, you know, just so I can get the extra support I need for the stream. Because well, there's no way I can just sit here for a couple of hours and actually just sit here and do absolutely nothing for a couple of hours, you know. No way I'd actually do that. Uh, Background sounds are coming in pretty loud. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Sorry y'all had to listen to that, man. The little siblings in my house are pretty annoying. You know what I mean? Alright, and yeah, video's starting to die out a little bit, but I don't care about that. And yeah, we're at 23 minutes in the stream already. Still no idea what I'm doing, but still trying to see what I can do here to sort of gain more subscribers. Still trying to see what I can do. I am, and I'm guessing that that one day, hopefully very soon, it'll finally get subscribers. That one day, very far away. It is very far away, and still trying to get. All right, it is getting a little bit too hard to concentrate over here. All right, so I need to refrain from saying all right, just like I have to refrain from saying hop on. Literally any other word I say in the chat. All right. Don't know how long I can do this for because I have to hop off soon and probably work on the project. We've been doing this crap for 24 minutes and still no clue what to do. The chat at least. And yeah, I haven't had a co-host on for maybe a couple weeks now. And last week I think I got someone on. But that week is a different week. This week is a different week too. Well, the difference between being this week is a lot more stressful than last week for me, honestly. I have to deal with a lot this week, and yeah, it's just a little hard to deal with, because, I literally have no clue what I'm gonna do. There's no one in the chat. There's no one anywhere else here. No idea. Just chilling here doing nothing. Yeah. Well, the video has exactly 2,222 views. That's screenshot worthy. Yes, sorry, I'm trying to actually just get random crap here. Me constantly refreshing the page for no reason. Alright. I'm starting to lose my sanity. Good lord, to talk aimlessly. When I say that, it's way too hard to just talk aimlessly about random crap. So yeah, if anyone else has any ideas of what to talk about, I'd be glad to respond to that. And yeah, that's the end, I think. I'll just be spam clicking the add button until someone just pops right into the stream. And then I accidentally remove them. Because I'm just made that way. But, let's talk a little bit about chickens tonight. I'll talk a little bit about chickens. Alright, so chickens, they're chickens, of course. And I've actually been recently hearing a lot about this chicken contest, sort of, if you will, where what they'll do is they'll go out there and they'll feed these chickens pumpkins from the garden, and yeah, what they'll do is those pumpkins from the garden will chickens will carve them, and they see what they can do if they can actually carve them. I cannot have my chickens do that. My chickens will literally do like literally just do absolutely nothing, or literally destroy the entire pumpkin in the course of, like the first 3 minutes. So there's no way I could potentially participate in that for Halloween. I mean, yeah, it would be pretty cool to participate for that, not for Halloween, but I've literally almost been doing this for a damn half hour here. Alright. Wow, it is getting late here. Alright. Yeah, if anyone has any solutions for awful internet, you could just tell me, because my internet's really been annoying me. It's just the way it's going. I'm literally thinking about just doing a face cam stream soon, but I don't have one, so I don't know. Do nothing. Wow. It is getting a little loud in the background, so yeah, you could tell me if you hear anything and I'll mute. I'm tired of people just dropping out of the chat at this point, so yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. So yeah, let's continue. Alright. If anyone wants to tell them that if anyone wants to tell me that they are in the chat right now, they can, because I need confirmation that there's actual living beings in the chat. It's a little hard to believe that there's actually living beings in the chat, I know. But yeah. Alright. And, oh, shit, what did I just go? Yeah. And at this point, the video is dead. So we witnessed it blow up and die on the same stream. That's actually not that bad. I'd rather watch that. All right. Yeah, if any of y'all have any like short ideas, for like YouTube shorts and stuff, because I'm gonna need that. Because I'm trying to get shorts out recently. Trying to get the short views coming in. Just to get the subscribers. That I need. This is starting to get a little annoying to do. The fact that I've been doing this for damn half hours, a little unbelievable. So at this point, this is gonna be the last thing I do all day. And at this point past now, this is starting to pretty much just annoy me. Alright, and this is getting a little aimless just talking to the computer screen. For literally no reason whatsoever, just talking to a random computer screen. It's actually getting annoying. So, if any of you guys have friends who want to share this video out to, you can do so. Wow. I'm actually just getting that bored in this stream. Just how bored I am right now. Um, at this point, it's just being a little too aimless. I'm probably just gonna end up ending this stream out on this note because I cannot take this at all anymore. It's starting to get a little annoying, and if I don't get on a co-host soon, I'll probably just end this out because literally I have no idea what I'm gonna be talking about tonight, other than just supporting some channels. Yeah, I'd recommend checking out one of the persons on chat. Like, just have one person in the chat right now. Looks like, and Soul Making Homestead. And I'm gonna drop his channel link really quickly in the chat. I'm going to the chat. Go click the red button. And yeah, if for some reason you don't ever see the message pop up, you can just call me and yeah. All right. That is nothing. That's the last three messages have just been all mine. There's also a possibility that when I click this, it'll just lead me to an error page. Right, it does not look like it led me to an error page, so looks like no one just wants to hop on. And there I go again, just saying hop on instead of jump on. Yeah. All right. A little hard, just let me quickly through crap here. So at this point, just end the damn stream. Don't even know. So, yeah. I'm actually very tired. I'm probably just gonna go to bed like in 5 minutes. I don't even care at this point. Alright. We've been doing this for just about 30 minutes. Just about a little over half an hour. I'm starting to lose half of my energy at this point. So yeah, if anyone wants to jump on, I'm not gonna say hop on again because I'm an idiot. Yeah. There we go. We got no one in again. Just like that. At this point, and the damn stream out. That's just how tired I am, and I just don't even know what I'm doing at this point. At this point, I can't really get anything together and get anything to work. At this point, screw it. I'm probably not. I'm just gonna stop the stream, probably. But yeah, this is definitely not as successful as my Trivia Tuesday one. But, if I can get someone to help me out with this stream, that'll be really helpful. Alright. Oh, that's dead. Damn it, that's not the button I want to press. Sorry, I am pressing random buttons. That's just how tired I am. And the fact that I've gotten 39,000 views in the last week, really starting to get, I don't know. Getting views is cool and fun, yeah, but eventually, this is gonna get really monotonous. And I'm gonna be like, getting this many views is just gonna be such a normal thing in the future. It's just gonna be ridiculously monotonous. Yeah. Alright. 160,000 views. So we're just about there to 200K. That is starting to get incredible recently. Yep, and here goes YouTube already removing the crap from that video. Because, it works that way. YouTube just loves doing that, and, so be it. Alright. Alright, and just getting really tired right now, fumbling over my words. Alright. So if anyone wants to jump on the stream, I'm gonna say that now because this is just starting to come off as really annoying at this point. Because, yeah. At this point, I don't even care if I just just straight up end out the stream now. At this point, it's starting to get real monotonous just staring at a screen. I can barely even move a mouse. Once that tired, I'm starting to get at this point. But yeah. So yeah. This is lagging. I don't know if I'm the only one that's lagging here, but yeah, getting a little laggy here. Alright. At this point, just getting really tired out. I have no idea what I'm doing the rest of this chat. I'm just trying to push myself to maybe get to 3/4 of an hour, potentially. Very potentially. 3/4 of an hour at this point. Yep, and there goes YouTube already removing the crap from that video. I already know just by looking at the counters and stuff, it's just, I can tell crap. Alright. At this point, just about 40 minutes into the chat show, and yeah. My goal is to stop saying alright so much, and yeah, just 5-ish minutes off from that. So, if you have any chickens, how many chickens do you have? Just want to know in the chat, you know? So, how many of those chickens do you have? Like, I have maybe, around like 40. Nah, definitely not. I have like around 30. Like, how many chickens do you have? I'm starting to get like that tired that I don't even know how many damn chickens I have in my own backyard. Yeah. Sorry about just being like dead silent. I'm just tired. And at this point, I'm just gonna try to push the screen to maybe like 4 more minutes or so. It's just getting that hard to stream without a co-host. You know? I feel bad for like the 2 people or 3 people that are on right now. They're just sitting in radioactive silence. I'm just like radio silent right now. And also that's because I'm literally like, my eyes are literally just about to like drop. Like I wouldn't even be that surprised if I just fall asleep right now. I mean, I've been pretty sleep deprived this entire week working on that damn project. Like, yeah, I've been pretty damn sleep deprived. Just because that project's been annoying. Just that one project has been enough to like completely just like deprive me of all my sleep. Yeah, I am just really tired. You know, screw it. Just about 45 minutes in. Alright, you know what? I should probably just get something really quickly. You know, I'll just be back really quickly. You know, just for the record, you can stay on the chat. I'm hopefully gonna be back in like a minute or two. I'm just gonna get something to drink or something, maybe to keep me up or something, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn on the be right back thing and I'm gonna loop these video clips. I bet you that clip went around like maybe 30 or 40 times before the time I finally got back. But I'm back. A nice drink of water and some. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was a pretty good song. That's the only reason why it's there. I just randomly find myself listening to random music. Didn't know it was actually in the game. Because I don't play it as much as I used to anymore. Just because of school and yeah. But that's how I find the song. Alright. And I'm gonna like, I don't know, let anyone on the stream at this point. Finally feeling a little bit more energized. I don't know why. Alright, and at that point, at this point, I'm just gonna like, I don't know, do nothing. Like absolutely nothing. I have no idea how many people are on while I just played that thing for maybe a good, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Alright. Alright, so for the people that are currently on the stream, how many of you can hear the audio? I'm worried a little bit about the audio here, so type a I don't know, maybe a 3 if you can hear the audio. Type a 24 if you can't. And then type a 585 if you can barely hear it. I don't know. Let's come up with some close to this point. I don't know. Alright. So yeah, I don't know what is currently going on here, but there is something going on my side. I don't know what it is, of course, but no, there is something going on here, and no idea what it is. Look at that. No one's on. It's so freaking amazing. This is the worst part of any stream, when like the stream just dies for like a couple minutes. That is, of course, right there, like why I don't stream that often. Because just being boring, just talking like no one like this, is why I don't stream that often. Alright. Let's get back into the swing of things. I don't even care. And, yeah. So, yeah. As I might have revealed to you recently, there has been my dogs have been around, and talking about my dogs a lot recently, my cat, especially. Y'all don't already know I actually have a cat. He's actually on my desk right now. And, yeah. I mean, he just left the desk as soon as I said that. I shouldn't have said that, but yeah. My dogs are also pretty cute. I don't know if you've seen the videos, but I do have a couple dogs and cats, and I have parakeets. I have a lot of stuff. I mean, I just usually talk about the farm stuff, but I also have a lot of stuff in the background too, like parakeets, dogs, cats. Yeah, it's a whole mess, but I love it. All right. So what type of pets do you have? Welcome to the chat, Radio Man. And yeah, what type of pets do you all have? So yeah, what type of pets? Like, what do you have as like pets? Do you have? I'm interested to see what type of pets. Like, a lot of people here are either like dog people, cat people. Um, insert animal name, pet people, you know. We have a lot of different types of people here. So what type of person are you, honestly? Like what type of like are you more of like a like I don't know what type of people we have here. Like I know we have some cat people here, we have some dog people here. I'm honestly more of like a dog person, but I like cats. And yeah. So I have 91% of people here that actually like not I'm not saying on the stream exactly, but on my channel I got 23 votes and 91% of them said, "Oh, I'm more of a dog person than a cat person." 0% said that cats are better than dogs, and I have a spoiled dachshund. Yeah, dogs are spoiled sometimes. Like yeah, dogs can be real spoiled brats, you know. And like you see, my dog, he's also he's a good dog and all, but like if I don't make it to my bed in time, I'll have the whole bed taken over by him. But if I haven't made to the bed, he just curls up into a ball and pouts on the other side of the bed. He's a Great Dane, if you don't already know. So those dogs are huge. You can't. It's really hard to fit on a bed with a Great Dane. But you know what? If I'm already on the bed, he just curls up into a ball and pouts on the other side of the bed. But if I'm not, he's gonna. What's your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject in school, that's takes a little minute. My favorite subject here in schooling is probably I don't know maybe my favorite. That's a little hard, but I'm probably gonna say history. I find a lot of stuff that we learn there pretty interesting. Also like maths a little bit. It's not like the best class. History is pretty cool. I like the history classes I take. Let's see what else do I like. I also like yeah, that's pretty much it. Maths, history. I find some English okay. English is okay, but the projects, nah, those suck, man. I hate English projects. They're the worst. But English class, it's okay. Probably Probably history. That's a pretty base class in my opinion, honestly. I like history. I find a lot of stuff they cover there, as I said just like a minute before, pretty damn interesting. Alright. To ask for anyone else that is here, there is a couple questions you can ask me in the chat, you know, such as like what's my favorite subject in school? Yeah. I honestly find history a pretty interesting class. I don't know what y'all find interesting. Just going on statistic wise, it looks like a lot of my viewers have already been through classes, while I'm still stuck here learning. I'm still stuck in classes. I still think that history is a pretty cool class. I don't know what y'all think about it, but yeah. All right. So growing up here, it's a little hard, but you know, trying to work through what I can work through here. It's especially hard when you have It's especially hard when during the winter when like you want to like you just don't want to go there, but then you have to walk outside because I'm up here in New England. I don't know about you since you said you're in like Florida and all. Like down there in the winter, the coldest it gets is usually like 65, 70 degrees. Up here in the winter, the coldest it gets it can be in like 5 degrees during the day. It can be in the negatives. Like just this past winter, we had a low of -22, and going outside in the morning lows are awful. That's like the coldest time of the day. Like 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. is the worst time of the day to be outside in the winter. So it'd be like -22 degrees out, and I'm shivering cold trying to get out to where they pick me up to go there, and yeah, just going out there when it's -22 degrees is the worst crap ever. I don't want to have to be out there and it's -22 degrees and freezing cold and like I remember I did a little experiment, forgot to film a video on it. I did a little experiment where I threw water in the air and that crap froze up and hit the ground, and wow, that's just how cold it got this winter. I do not want to know what this winter's gonna look like. It's probably gonna be painful and it's just gonna be awful. Don't know how much I don't know how bad it's gonna get this winter. I'm hoping it's not gonna get that bad. But you know what, it can get pretty bad, you know. Especially when, you know, in the winter it gets really cold, you know, and a lot of people actually are from like more like the middle regions where it gets maybe in like the teens and low 20s for the most part. But in the winter, but in January and February, it's usually like 9 or 10 degrees every night. That is at least the maximum it gets every night. 9 or 10 degrees every night here, and usually during the day it's maybe like 30 or like 25, 30 degrees during the day here. It's pretty cold. I wanted to press. I just almost screwed over the entire stream. Anyways, I don't know what the lowest temperature you've ever had was, but for me, it's about negative 30 degrees. That was the lowest temperature I've ever seen. Lowest temperature I've seen this year was negative 22 degrees. And at minus 22 degrees, a lot of things can go wrong. And it's right now. I mean, what can I complain about? It's only 41 degrees right now. I mean, at 41 degrees, we might some potion, not potion, potential areas have frost in them. Maybe a couple spots, not a lot. But at like 35 degrees, that's when most areas in our area at least get a lot of frost. But it usually is like 30 degrees when you actually get lasting frost. Welcome back, Old Man King Homestead. It's been a little bit since I've seen you in the chat. It's been almost an hour, actually. But you know, welcome back in. Listen, I don't know if you've been a concurrent. I can't see crap. But you know, you know, a lot of people are not really fond of the winter. I'm fine with it, but I prefer snow over cold temperatures. I'd rather it be 30 degrees and snowing than it be negative 20 degrees and just you have icicles forming everywhere. And you have that house. It's like maybe 70 degrees in the winter here because we want to heat our house up really nicely. And you have the snow melt coming off the roof, and then you get these long icicles. You have to be real careful while walking under those things. If one hits you, it'll literally take you out. Those things can pack a punch. I've been hit by an icicle like 3 or 4 times in my life. The big ones, at least. I've been hit by a big icicle 3 or 4 times in my life. It's painful. It stings a lot. So don't get hit by icicles, kids, or whatever you are. I was just watching a video where I just said that randomly, and yeah, don't get hit by icicles, everyone. Not that hard. And another thing I'd recommend you not do is, don't stay out there for a long period of time when it's like, even if it's 30 degrees, but the winds are like really high, you can get temperatures that feel like it's maybe like 2 degrees. I was trying to listen to my phone, but it wasn't working well. I'm back in my laptop. Yeah, all right. But when it's like really cold out, it's like real. It's like only like 32 degrees, but you have these really strong winds. It'll make it feel like it's like 2 degrees out. And when it makes it feel like it's 2 degrees out, really easy for you to get frostbite. And frostbite's probably the worst. How are you living in a rural area compared to New York City? I have no idea, but yeah. Welcome in, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. And yeah, how you like? Oh, I read that wrong. I love living out here in the middle of nowhere. It's so amazing. Growing up in the Bronx area, it was very chaotic. At least in like a suburb near Bronx, at least. I was close there, but growing up here in Litchfield County, Connecticut, it is a lot better up here. Trust me. Coming up here, I remember finally felt that sense of relief. There's nice woods, and in the spring, makes it look really nice. And in the fall too, you see all those nice colors up here. We're in that one position where the fall colors are okay. They're maybe like C tier fall colors. But then you go up a little bit north and then you actually get nice fall colors. I like it a lot better here. If I'm being completely real. It's a lot better up here than it would ever be in New York City, honestly. I can find a lot of cool tree colors. Not only that, but it's just a lot more peaceful. I can finally get done what I need to get done. Because like down there you have a car racing down the street every other second. But over here, it's peaceful. You can go outside. Like sometimes when I used to have a laptop, I could just go outside with a laptop and just chill out there for a little bit and get some work done. It's just peaceful out here. I'd recommend living out in the rural areas if you can possibly. But yeah, as I know it, possibly it is. But as of right now, living out here, it is really hard in the winter. It is hard on the chickens during the winter. Chickens, they're pretty cold hardy, but when it gets really low, like usually we only have a couple nights in a row where it's in the negatives, but this winter, from like about January 15th to about February 3rd or 4th, every single night or almost every single night was about 5 degrees. It's really cold. When in January, let's check. My average high in January here is supposed to be only 22, not 22, 26 degrees with a low of 14. But instead of doing that, it was really cold. We didn't smash our all-time record of negative 27, but we did come really close to it. And I've been through some really cold temperatures back in my day, and that wasn't even that long ago. That was maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. I know you down south, and like 45 degrees is real cold. And I mean, if you get a frost down there in the south, your garden's gone. And if you even start a garden, and having a cold, like, having a temperature of like 35 degrees is enough to kill your garden. But having that as a high, especially for somewhere down south, that is literally like not only garden ending, but also but that is also very damaging to other like vegetation. And yeah, it's hard to live with this. You have a lot of frost, and up here, frostbite is something we all have to avoid. And whenever I'm going out there to film these videos about the snow, I always have to make sure I'm always making sure I have to bundle up. I have to make sure that it's cold. You have to make sure that I'm ready to go out there in like really freezing cold temperatures, or else I'm literally going to get frostbite. Because when you have these wind chills coming at your skin, it's going to impact it, and it's going to get frostbite. And never had frostbite before, but from what I've heard, don't recommend it. I will not recommend frostbite to anyone. I don't want anyone in this chat to get frostbite. I don't want anyone that have used the channel to get frostbite. Because from what I've heard, people lose arms, fingers, legs, toes, anything from frostbite. We had a record high of 78 yesterday. Today it was only in the mid 40s, 31 right now. Wow, y'all had a record high yesterday? Yesterday here was maybe like 60 degrees. Very high at 60 to 61, 62. The other day, our record high in October is, I think, about 90 degrees. We have some extremely mixed things, but we did set a record low about a week ago. It was 19 degrees about a week ago at night. So, it's getting real cold. It's that time of year again, where the temperatures start to dip down into the 20s and teens every night, and it's awful. And it's starting to get really hard on the chickens too. The chickens out there, they're not really enjoying it. I've been seeing them less. I've been noticing they're molting, and molting in this type of weather is bad for them. I'd rather them molt in maybe like May or June when it's at least tolerable for them. But like this time of year, I've been very close to frostbite. Oh yeah, it probably hurts like hell. I've never been really close to frostbite. I mean, the closest I gotten was, I don't know how close I was to frostbite, but I got really close to hypothermia this year. And trust me, hypothermia is not cool. It is. I didn't say hyperthermia. I was not outside in 180 degree weather. It felt more like negative 180 degrees, so the exact opposite of that. So yeah, I would not recommend going out there. Hypothermia, you can feel yourself. Like I felt myself starting to get a lot warmer. Like I all of a sudden started to feel like my foot was getting warmer. I had a lot of snow in my boots. It was like really windy. It was cold and frost. And I was about to get frostbite. I was running around. I was trying to get back in. And hypothermia, I was very close to getting hypothermia and frostbite. But I ran inside, turned up the heat to about 85 degrees, and shoved myself in my room and tried to get myself warmed up again. And I was not that close to hypothermia that I would need like an ambulance or something like that. I was still close enough to being able to be treated with like very basic stuff that it wasn't even a big deal. But I'd still say one thing: don't get hypothermia. Don't be an idiot like I was. Don't go out there running around in the snow for an hour getting snow up in your boots. Don't do that. Okay? There's one thing I'll say: don't be an idiot like I was last year. That was awful. Hypothermia is awful. And not only that, but frostbite and other cold-related diseases and stuff. That's I don't even want to think about cold-related diseases. I mean, this summer, I remember I was out there trying to film videos, and then there'd be like this occasional time where like it would be 99, 104 degrees. Like we got up this summer, we got up to 106. And it was so hot out that like I even just standing in the shade was still at 100 degrees. Yeah, some places down in the south don't even get up to 100 degrees every day in the summer. But from about maybe July 15th to about August 30th, ish. No, not that late. Probably like August 15th. It was almost every day at least 90 degrees. We had a long heat wave this summer, and it was so high you wouldn't believe it. But and that followed a spring of just typical temperatures of, maybe 60, 70 degrees. And also on top of that, ridiculously hot temperatures. It was also ridiculously dry here. As of the latest monitor in our area, I don't know, it was released last week, but our area is officially out of the drought, is officially near the end of the drought. We're still in some form of drought, but hopefully it ends soon because I do not want to have to sit through a drought again. There's one thing it'll hinder the development of vegetation. It'll not only hinder the development of vegetation, it'll also kill off the grass. And if you're in an area like me where the leaves change color on this time of year, it gets so bad that like they don't even change color. They're just brown by like September, and they just fall off trees, and it's it's not even good. Last year was just too wet. Like there was not a lot of good colors last year, but this year the rain if the rain came just a couple days later, it'd be too late for the fall leaves. But we got one of the best thing. Are y'all gotta be you gotta be away from the keyboard? Yeah. Okay, y'all gotta do the dishes. I've had to do the dishes a lot of times recently because the dishwasher takes like 30 hours to do a full run because our highest temperature this summer was 94. Some were complaining about how hot it was this summer, but it really wasn't that hot. Well, for me, it was just too hot. Like last summer, we had at the end of June, we got up to about 94 degrees. That was about the highest it got this summer, last summer at least. Now this summer is worse, and the rest of the summer was just really wet and just 70s and maybe low 80s occasionally. But this summer now is the exact opposite. Now is dragging us out of some really cold periods. Like we went right from what's it called? We went from really cold temperatures in April, and then on May 22nd, one of my most popular videos I filmed that day was about a really hot day. It was like 98 degrees that day. And when it's 98 in the middle of May, you know you're screwed. Because if it's 98 in the middle of May, then there's something going on. Got up to 98 for maybe like 4 hours. And during that 4 hours, it just felt like the world was burning down. And the day before was supposed to be even worse, but it only got up to 90. But when it gets that hot that early, hotter than you got for your entire summer on like May 20th. How many chickens do I have? So we used to have a lot of chickens out in the farm flock, but now we only have 13. But we do have a lot of But now we have a lot of chickens out there. We have 5 new chickens. We're probably gonna have to get rid of 2 of them, so we're only gonna keep about 60% of them because they're roosters. And yeah, we don't want any more roosters just because the low amount of hens compared to roosters. You want at least a 90% hen to rooster ratio there, and unfortunately, the ratio between that would be So we have 14 out there, and we're gonna add 5, so that would be 19. So we have 19. You take away the 2 roosters there. No, we have 3. We have 1 rooster and then the new 2 roosters. So you get out of 19, you get 16. That makes only about 84% of the hens there. Only 84% of the chickens are hens, and it's not a really healthy ratio for the chickens. So we just need to. I'm thinking we're just gonna sell it to maybe one of my friends or something like that for free because I don't think anyone's gonna pay money for a random rooster. But you never know. And then beyond that, we have other things too. And beyond that, we have 13 chickens in the pet flock. So we have 13 plus 14, you get 27 plus 5. We have 32 chickens in total. Completed. We have a complete total of 32 chickens, and yeah, it's been a little rough raising them, just because how much we lost, and y'all only got up to 90 for 15 days. We got up to 90 for like 20 days. Most days here were probably about like 85 or 86 degrees, but it was so awful this summer that I literally thought that like wasn't even on Earth anymore. It was just how awfully brutally hot it was this summer. Oh, my mouse is getting dirty. Might even be time for a new one. But other than that, starting to get real cold this time of year. We had a really bad summer, got real hot real early. I was getting real cold real early, so the exact opposite, or inverse, as I like to say a lot. So yeah. See, other than that, I have to end out the stream, unfortunately. I know at this point in the stream, we're having a great conversation in the chat about getting up to 90 degrees a lot and the heat waves, but I have to study for a test. It's tomorrow. It's a big test, and that'll determine whether the 80 I have in my math class will stay the same. So unfortunately, I'm ending the stream out, everyone. Alright, so if you didn't enjoy the video, I have a video right for you on the screen. This is the one that YouTube thinks you will enjoy the most. It's right in the middle of the screen, and right below it, you'll see a subscribe button. That's not required, but I would highly recommend to click it. Alright, so if you didn't